Rosie is something else. Welcome to a new vlog, by the way. I'm going to forget to say that. And yes, I've got no shirt on, a bit like the end of yesterday's vlog. But we're starting now. In fact, actually, it's the same day. But I haven't been keeping an eye on starting the vlog and the intro, so just it's going to be welcome to another vlog at the minute. I'll get a new intro some point somewhere, not as intro as that, when you just sort of start, as in like a welcome to Fellow Royal something or another. I'll make something up. Maybe I might get ChatGPT to give me a hand on it or something. Swear I can hear rain. Maybe I've lost it. Whether it is. Love her, she's so tired. Doesn't get easier waking up, does it? And I'm going to go back on my tablets finally. Yes, there's a load of wires down there, and yes, I did have a hiccup. I don't know where it came from. Have you ever laid down for 5 minutes and you don't want to move because your dog's made herself comfortable? I don't want to move now. Oh, I love her. I'm still coughing a little bit, but I'm not contagious anymore. So I should be alright to go out today, hopefully. But today, I get cost of living. So what I'm going to do is maybe Saturday is go round and show you guys all my favourite points in London. That wasn't a special trip. Remember, that's planned for Good Friday. I'll forget that. We set it to such an obvious date for me to remember, and I still forgot it. Right. I'm going to have another 5 minutes here with Belle, and I'm going to wake up, yeah. I mean, actually, not wake up and get up. In a sec. You've done it again, Joe. Why? One happy nutcase. One tired nutcase. 3 tired nutcases. Ollie's going over to George's house soon, I think. I think if you were watching a few vlogs ago, you would have seen it. But Georgia moved out. So, yeah, I don't know. Would you have seen it? I don't know. But anyway, good news is the cough has seemed to have subsided a little bit. I mean, I do get a little burst of a few coughs here and there, but it's only a few of them. But yeah. Oh, I've forgotten what I was going to do. That's it, make myself some breakfast. But yeah. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Anyway, a little later on, yeah, I was about to burp. I was holding a burp in. But a little later on, I got to take just myself up to a little place near our old stable in Giles Cross-ish. Because, why am I going to the cupboard for fridge? For milk. But just near our old stable, because there's this lady, we rent her school off, and ask anyone who's a horsey person, they'll tell you what we mean by school. But think like a rectangular bit of area, and it's got sometimes it'll have shavings in it. Just checking it's not out of date now, I've got my smell back. But yeah, we're going up there and we're going to put Freckles, through her paces. Sometimes she helps us, actually. Sometimes she comes over and says hello, offers some words of advice, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a lovely lady. But yeah, so I'm meeting Mum there. We're not going to take the dogs with her because they've got cutlery down there. So yeah, it's not the best option. But what I might do is I might take that 10-foot lead. So I'm going to have to hide myself doing that from Belle because she sees that. I'm going to take that 10-foot lead Let's see if I can get someone to rethread it, because it's starting to unthread at certain points. So I might just get him to strengthen it up somehow. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off, make myself some breakfast. I'll probably see you guys after I've made my breakfast. We'll see what happens. What's the time now? Yeah, you probably will. It's 8:30 now, if you want to know what the time was. Not that you do, but just in case you do. When you gotta get dressed, but all you really want to do is just sit at home in your pajamas because you've been ill all week and that's just what you're used to. Like, anyone feel that struggle? But hey, you lazy shit, you're not staying in your pajamas anymore. I've had enough of it this week. And you're not keeping it going. Get out your fucking pajamas. Let's get dressed. That's a fucking order. And that's us dressed, ready to hit the day. But one important thing needs to be done. If you're not dressed, get your fucking arse up and get dressed now. Alright? You're not allowed to watch this vlog until you get dressed, so get dressed now. But the other thing needs doing is you need taking up. Stick that there for a second. All these old phones, I'm going to use them for something, except that one, because that one can only take a free SIM card, so I'm going to have to trade that one in. But before I trade these two in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a long drive, and I'm going to take a phone pin with me. So I'm going to charge these two up and turn them off. When it's time, so when that phone, my TikTok phone that I use for TikTok deals and that, dies, I'll switch the SIM card into that phone, and when that one dies, I'll switch it into that one. Then we can keep the TikTok live going. It'd be like in 3 parts. I'm going to go for a massive drive around London, yeah? Like literally around the M25. That one, I might see if Free can do like a day SIM card thing. But seeing as I'm not using them today, sorted. Smashing. Oop, little bit of a corner up here. I'm not fussed about the pillow. As Life of Tom says, how can you expect to take over the world if your bed's not made? Dad? I always tease him with that one. He always says, Joe, keep your door open. Dad, I've got one of them dehumidifier things in there. I'll be fine. Comment to which it's not on. This is just my antibiotics thing. Yeah, can't talk. How full are you? They're quite empty actually. Right, I'm going to shut that so it really works. Not that it doesn't work. I'm going to clean all this up. Got to do my desktop. I'm not going to show you my desktop. Actually, you know what? I will, because it's not as bad. I just got to get them clothes sorted out. That bag there is all dog poo bags, so that can go in my car. I actually got some, 1.5 kilogram weights. Oh, bloody hell, they're stuck to the counter. Oh, bloody hell. Offside. Yeah, 1.5. I might be upgrading. Let's get that one unstuck. I might be getting a double of them actually, because my arms are actually coming back now. What I mean by that is I got them shortly after the hospital. I ordered them and they came through. I think 1.5 might have been a bit weak, but because I was in hospital pretty much all night and I was out for a week, my arm strength kind of went. So I'm just going to try to sort of build up my upper arm strength again, because I mean, if I'm going around on stuff like the tube, say this door frame's a grab pole, you're going around like that and you're being sort of pulled around by opposite forces. So I need arm strength for that and all sorts of other things if I'm doing train videos for you guys. I'm happy to spoil that. That's one plan I've got going for you. Let me just clean my camera lens. It's starting to piss me off with the lights. Hang on. Nearly done. Any better? I don't know how that keeps happening. I don't even have my phone to my ear half the time. Maybe it's dirt from my pocket. I don't know. Maybe I should clean out my pocket. But yeah, what's going to go on in a second. But yeah, one thing that actually helps out is, hang on, let me get my watch on and I can show you, because this is quite handy actually. So when I was down at the hospital, if they want, oh, bloody hell, that pulled up at my arm here then. But when I was down in the hospital, I told them that they don't really need that blood pressure machine. I said to them, why? And I said, well, because my watch does everything. Look, I'll show you. So if I tap that, see the heart rate? Of course you would. See the heart rate there on the left? That's heart rate. Blood pressure thing's not working at the minute, so I've got to reconnect it. But that normally sits in the middle. And that picture on my watch is, you know, when I go to the Old Orchard, that was actually when I met Liz last at the, from Shaw Trust at the Old Orchard. That is a view as if you from when you're coming out the toilets, because they have their toilets upstairs. So as you're coming out the toilets down the stairs, you can sort of see over the river. Remember when I used to do that 10k walk ages ago? You can see it, but better, if that makes sense. But yeah. You guys heard that clanging around then, didn't you? Maybe I'm losing my shit. Mind you though, you can't lose what you never had. Alright guys, one thing I wanted to say as well. This is just a little side from the actual vlog. So if you don't want to hear just something random, just skip ahead about a minute or two. But I want you guys to actually listen, so I'm not going to urge you not to skip ahead. So one of the reasons why I was in hospital because of my severe illness was dehydration, which is one of the things that kicked it all off really. Now, when I say make sure you're drinking loads of water, I don't mean make that the only drink. Now, you can have stuff like Coke, Diet Coke, Monster, yeah, okay, throughout the day, fair enough. But what I would do is I would say like have a couple of glasses of water in the morning, pint glasses. Then maybe even it out with like a juice drink or something. Because we all know just drinking water, it doesn't taste like anything and it gets a bit boring. And yet there are other solutions like air up bottles out there that make the water taste like something it's not. Okay, fair enough, if that's what you want to get, fair enough. And I might actually start ordering one of them for myself. But water does not have to be the only thing you drink. In fact, if you drink too much water, it can kill you in a way, because your body will get so full of water, it will just end up not wanting it anymore. So, yeah, guys, it's just a little PSA from Joe to you guys, saying make sure you drink enough water, because if you do fall ill, your body will get dehydrated much faster than it normally would, because your body is at a higher temperature trying to fight off whatever virus or infection is trying to get hold of it. So yeah, it's because your body's working like boom, 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 trying to actually get rid. And that's why it's going faster to help your body. But this is what I understood from the doctor anyway. So yeah, water should really be a priority. I wouldn't say you can't have squash, because your body, I reckon your body could get water from the squash quite easily. It's just water with flavouring in it really. So your body should be quite good at getting the water out from that. But again, I wouldn't just have just squash all the time. Like even then again, that can just take a seriously massive effect on your blood sugars as well. Like, how do I put this? My blood sugars were a little bit low when I was in hospital as well. What was it? A very nice paramedic, he gave me an orange juice because he could see in the hospital, I mean, two other things as well to help get my blood sugars back up. But orange juice, it's not sugar, but it's natural sugar. And it helps it just to get my body sugars up just enough, just to make it sort of sustainable. And I was in that hospital until midnight because they were waiting for my body temperature to come back down because of the fact that I was just dehydrated. If I went out from that A&E, whatever you want to call it, my body wouldn't have stood a chance. Like, If I'd walked out, I could have collapsed and passed away there, like if I was left unattended. But I do not wax them about a bit, but I do gotta say, I do have to say their A&E is just superb. The staff there are 2 point. But yeah, there are parts of that hospital that work really well, but it's just the emergency response. It's phenomenal now. Like maybe a few months ago, back in 23, I wouldn't have thought that, but now you see what they do, and it's amazing. You could be there writhing in pain. Like I saw a poor guy. I came out on the wheelchair. Poor guy was in there because he had a urine infection. It was quite bad, but he was writhing in pain about it. And the poor horse riding lady before me apparently had been trampled. But we knew there was someone with horses in there. Well, Mum did anyway. So there was hay and shit all over the floor, really. But not shit, not human shit. But, well, it's not really, it wasn't really shit. It was just, trampled stuff from your feet. But yeah, poor lady, she got trampled by a horse. And she was able to go home that day. That just shows you how dedicated that the ER at Wexham are, or A&E or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that ended up being nearly 5 minutes. But yeah, I can't even remember what this vlog was about. I think it was something random. But here, before I do jump off, this Saturday, so Monday or Tuesday for you, I'm going to go to London. So, the Monday or Tuesday after. So, oh wait. No, it's going to be after that Monday or Tuesday because I'm about 6 days behind. I'll figure it out at some point before I start rambling, but I've already been rambling and I'm going to jump off. Oh, and before I forget, I think Lydia was my nurse, one of my nurses. It's probably too late now and I've probably got some more. But if you happen to notice any earphones, if you need a reminder what bed I was on, bed 5, I think, it was... I know you come in from where I was in the corridor. I think if you're coming out from by Resus, you come in, I think it was from the other side from the X-ray entrance to get to X-ray. I was by reception. That bed there, I think it was bed 5. If you happen to notice any earphones, if you do, Lydia, just drop a comment, could you please? You don't have to, but... I mean, it's probably too late now and I've probably replaced them. But if you do, if you do, open the lid, push it open, and open Bluetooth in your phone. If it says JLab, like J-Lab, that's them. But they're probably not there by now. But, I mean, if you notice, feel free to drop a comment. But, well, that's if you see this by chance. If you see this, hi! She's seen something. I better go see if there's any mail. She would have barked, actually. I'm still going to check regardless. Oh, God, does it feel so good to be outside again and not to be contagious. Yeah, all right. Look, car's doing its train impression. Car, you make me laugh sometimes. You do. How the hell do I manage that? Every time. Who's swearing? Kind of does sound like it though, doesn't it? Just a heads up, be ready for a bit of a jump in time because this phone's just got on charge. Just a heads up. Me and the hypochondriacs are on the way up to the yard. And how is this starting to mist already? That has got to be some kind of new record. Fastest time it took to mist. Mind you though, there is a bit of water there. And me, the dogs and my snuffly arse nose are off. I don't want to be there too soon, otherwise I'm going to beat Mum to the punch. So I'm going to drive up a little bit slower than normal. So I will see you when I get there, roughly. Save charge on this phone. Oh, bloody hell. Well done, Mum. Oh, yeah. Probably too late for you to tell anyone. But I might. I might pop up to Watford tonight. Because there's some stuff I want to film quick. I'm out of breath. Just got word about the secret trip we're planning. Me, Claire, Nan and Tasha. Claire's mate. If I say Tasha, I mean Claire's mate. But Claire might not want to be on YouTube. Bear with me a second, people. Claire and Tasha might not want to be on YouTube, but Nan doesn't normally mind. So, yeah. How the bloody hell have I forgotten what I was going to say already? My brain is just... This is what I mean when I say school. Like this sort of stuff, what it's made out of, roughly. I mean, it's not all this. Some of them you get wood chip ones, but the wood chip ones are being phased out, really. I think you can have a good guess why. I'm bored out my mind. Aaron's bored out his mind. We're going to hang out. Kill two birds with one stone. Jesus, the amount of birds I must have killed saying that. Bloody hell. You know what I mean? Me and Aaron hung out. I lost all the fucking footage. I've been back, what, 3 days? Ugh. It's 20 to midnight. I'm going to jump off. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're wondering where that light's coming from, the TV. But yeah. I was going to say something else, but I forgot it. I might pop into London tomorrow afternoon, actually. If Mum comes back early, about 12, I might pop into London. See what happens. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, I think. If this isn't on a Friday, then I will see you tomorrow. In a bit.